Hi everyone, you are with Varapon Pimdeed. Welcome to People and Performance channels. Have you ever noticed that most organizational change initiative fails? Not because the strategy is wrong, but because people resist it. In today's video, we are going to explore why resistance to change happens, what psychology and research tell us about it, and most importantly, what leaders and HR professionals can do to reduce resistance and make change actually work. Research consistently shows that between 60 and 70% of organizational change initiatives fail. And the reason is rarely a lack of planning or intelligence. It's because organizations underestimate the human side of change. When change is treated as a technical process rather than a human experience, resistance becomes almost inevitable. Resistance to change is not simply people being difficult or negative. In reality, resistance is the natural psychological response to the perceived loss, uncertainty, and threat. People resist change when they feel a loss of control, fear of the unknown, threat to the competence or status, lack of trust in the leadership. So, resistance is not the problem, it's the signal. Kurt Lewin's classic change model helps explain these reactions. He described change at three stages: unfreezing, changing, and refreezing. Most resistance happens during the unfreezing stage, when people are asked to let go of familiar routines and identities. If leaders skip these psychological unfreezings, people will naturally push back. Behavioral economics tell us that people feel losses more strongly than gains. This concept, known as loss aversion, explains why even positive change can feel threatening. Employees may ask, what am I losing? Am I still be valued? Will I still succeed? If leaders don't address these fears, resistance becomes a rational response. Amy Edmondson's research on psychological safety shows that people are more open to change when they feel safe to speak up. When employees fear punishments, blames, or embarrassments, they resist, not openly, but silently. This leads to disengagement, complaint without commitments, and failed change. Resistance is often a reflection of leadership behavior, not employee attitude. When leaders communicate poorly, exclude employees from decisions, move too fast without empathy, resistance increases. Effective leaders focus less on forcing change and more on enabling understandings. To reduce resistance, leaders should first explain the why behind the change, not just the what. Second, involve employees early and listen actively. Third, support employees emotionally, not just operationally. And finally, reinforce new behaviors consistently over time. Change succeeds when people feel respected, informed, and supported. Let's summarize. Resistance to change is normal. It is rooted to human psychology, not poor attitudes. When leaders understand behaviors, emotions, and trust, resistance decreases and performance improves. Thank you for watching. If you would like more evidence-based insights on people management, leadership, and organizational performance, Subscribe to my channels, People and Performance. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.